this is Thembisa Jompolo. I'm going to take you through EGRA, what is EGRA, and I'm also going to guide you on how to administer EGRA. EGRA is an acronym that is used for the words Early Grade Reading Assessment. This early grade reading assessment is a tool or an instrument that is used to assess learners' reading proficiency, mainly in the 4 components. That is your letter sounds, your word recognition, your passage reading, and also the comprehension. At a very early stage, EGRA is so important because it assesses the learners' reading levels and the learners' reading difficulties, and it is so important for the teacher to plan the differentiated intervention to make sure that those interventions, they respond to the learner's individual reading needs. EGRA, or this assessment, the results or the data that is collected during this assessment will enable the teacher to screen the learner, to diagnose the learner's reading needs and the strengths, and also to monitor the reading progress. Now, colleagues, I want to take you through how EGRA is being administered.
Molweni grade 1s. Ninjani namhlanje? Ndiyaphila nam enkosi. Ngoku sizawufunda kuzawubakho abantu abazawundifundela etafileni, sevana. Xa abantu besiya etafileni ke ndiza kuninika imisebenzi eniza kuyenza ke nina.
When you are administering EGRA, you have your tools that are provided by the provincial department, or you can get from your subject advisors in all the languages.
Ndizawuhamba ke ndiye etafileni yam, ndiye kuhlala etafileni. Akukho mntu uza kum ke xa ndihleli pha ndifunda nomntu. Ndiza kubabiza ke abantu, uzawuza kum ke umntu endimbizileyo eze etafileni aze kundifundela. Abanye abantu bayabhala. Qala ngegama lakho ke phezulu xa ubhala.
You call one learner to come to your desk and you give a learner instructions on how the learner is going to read the words, sound the letter sounds.
Malo ayavuya? Uza kundifundela izandi ngokuvakalayo. Nanku umzekelo ngobo nos. Uza kuzikhombela ke wena ke ngoku undifundele uqala apha eqaleni uyofika egqibeleni. Uphinde uqale eqaleni uyofika egqibeleni, ukhawulezise ngokukhawulezayo. Ndithi xa ufunda ke ayavuya, ufike kwigama ongalaziyo uyegqitha awumi. Ndinewatch yam apha endiyibekileyo ezawuthi xa ikhala ithi kuwe yeka, uleqela yona ke ayavuya. Ndicela uqale ke ayavuya.
You take 2 examples of the letter sounds. You sound for the learner. Make sure that the learners are so comfortable. They are not threatened by the test or their assessment. Learners must be very free. Go through the letter sounds with the learners. When the learners say the sounds incorrectly, you cross out that sound. That happens with the words when the learner is doing word recognition as well. Remember to time the learner. You need a stopwatch because this assessment, it's a word read per minute assessment. When the stopwatch ends, you put a bracket to mark where the learner has ended. You continue until your 1 minute is over. You continue the assessment. You do the same thing in word recognition, in passage reading, and in comprehension. In comprehension, make sure that you also listen for fluency and accuracy. At the end of reading comprehension, ask the learners the questions to make sure that they were reading with understanding and with meaning.
Enkosi ke ayavuya, usebenzile kakhulu. Enkosi kakhulu, uzawufumana andithi usebenzile, uzimisele. Uzimisele kakhulu.
At the end, you have collected the data on every learner. This is the data that is important for screening and for diagnosing the learner's needs. And this data will also enable you to group your learners according to their reading levels, which later you are going to plan for those differentiated intervention to make sure that every learner's reading progress is it's monitored and the learner's reading needs is developed according to their reading levels.